Okay, Bismillah. Okay, folks, welcome back to Test A 2012 SATS paper with my students here. Okay, let's get cracking with this now. Next page. This is the non-calculated paper, 45 minutes, but everybody managed to finish within 30, which is good. Okay, now, right, let's have a look. Match each shape to the correct name. Okay, right, let's just get a line now. Okay, right. Now, we are looking for this shape over here. How many sides does this shape have? It has four sides. So a four-sided shape is called a? Excellent. This next shape has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, so it's called a? Okay, next one we look. Okay, next one look. Shh. Next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So a six-sided shape is called a? Okay. The next one has how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. So an 8-sided shape is called an octagon. Excellent, well done. Right, now, there's 2 marks for this question. To get the 2 marks, all the lines are going to be correct. To get 1 mark, you need to have at least, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, you have to get 3 of them right. Okay. Okay, the next question, question number 2, write these prices in order starting with the smallest. Okay, right, can we now shout them out please, yeah? Can you, right, hang on a second. So the smallest one was?
£2.50. Yeah, I got that one.
Okay, £2.50. Okay, £2.50 goes first. That's the smallest one. The next one's going to be, go on.
£20, 5p.
£20 and? 5p. Okay, I can't fit mine in the box. I'm sorry, mine's outside the box. The next one after £20, 5p is?
£20.50.
£20 and 50. Okay, and the biggest one is?
£25.
You got it wrong. Yeah. Okay. Right, there we go. So that's the answer. You get 1 mark for that. You got all of them right. 1 mark. Then you get 0. Okay. Circle the number. Circle the number which is closer. Circle the number which is closer to 1000. Now 1006 is how much bigger than 1000, Zainab? 6 away. 996 is how far? It is? 4 below 1000. So which one's closer?
996.
Done. That's closest. Explain how you know. So we say here 996 is only?
I only rounded it off.
Is only 4 numbers. Is only 4. Just say 4 away.
That's what I did a similar.
Write it down. 4 away from 1000.
I just did a round off.
Okay, I don't need to know what every person knows. So you remember to before by making comments. So 1000. 1006 is further away. And is 6 away from 1000. If you need more space, right, Asad, yes, go on.
When you circle the answer, it's wrong, but when you explain it, it's right.
Yeah, but you understand why that is? Closest to 1000 is, that's only 4 away. That one's 6 away, so it is close. It's not wrong. The answer's right. But now we explained it. Okay? So 996 is the closest number to 1000. The other one's 6 more than 1000. This one's 4 less than 1000. So in this question, we have this situation about how many toffee apples were sold. There were 80 made altogether. How many toffee apples were left? What is the calculation that we need to do? I need an explanation. Go on. What do we do with these numbers? What do we do with these numbers here? So these are all the ones that were sold. We want to look at how much were left. We started with 80. So what do we do? Okay, go on, Rayon.
Take away the numbers.
From?
80.
Good. So what we do first, we get the numbers and we add them up. to work out how much we need to take away. Right, okay, hang on a second. Haven't asked any questions yet. Okay, we've got 12 at 25 at 17. We're going to add the amount of the apples that were sold. So 2 at 5 is 7, 7 at 7 is 14. So 1, 3 at 1 is 4, at 1 is?
5.
So 54 was sold altogether. How many did we start with?
80, take away 54. So 26.
Okay, hang on a second. 80, take away 54.
Equal.
Now hang on one second. Shh. Even though you might know the answer mentally, let's work it out as though we're doing a normal takeaway question. Start from the right hand side.
There's a 34.
I haven't asked any question. Put your hand down. Put your hand down. Okay. So 0 take away 4, we can't do it. So we borrow 1 from 8. So the 0 becomes a 10. 10 take away 4 is?
6.
7 take away 5 is?
10.
So the answer here is
26.
26. That's worth 2 marks.
So if you got it
Okay, 1 mark for this and 1 mark for this. 2 marks. It says that Kirsty sold her 12 toffee apples for 50p each. How much money did she collect? So hang on a second. So we have to do, okay, what do we do with those 2 numbers? What do we do with those 2 numbers to work out the total? What do we do? Okay. What do we do? 12 at 15 won't make it.
12 multiplied by 5.
Excellent.
Add the 0.
No. The calculation that we do is 12 times by 50.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Or 12 times by 5 and then add the 0 onto the answer.
Okay. 12 times by 50. So the way we deal with that is 12. We multiply it by 5 first of all, which is
60.
60. And then we have to multiply the answer by a further 10. So that gives us 600. So the final answer is?
£6.
Because this answer is 600 pence. So that's worth 1 mark for all that. Okay? Good. Let's move on. Right. Here is the number machine. So you got 4 at 3 is 7. 7 times by 2 is 14. Just showing you how it works. Here is another machine. Write the 4 missing numbers. So let's have a look how we're going to do this question. Now, something at 3 is something. We can't do those. Okay, something times by 2 is 42. We can reverse the machine. Opposite times by 2 is? Divide by 2. So 42, if you go backwards, is divide by 2. 42 divided by 2 is? 21. Now, opposite add 3 is? Minus 3. So the answer is?
18.
So we're going back. We're reversing these machines. So we went backwards here. So we done minus 3. Okay, we went backwards here. So opposite times by 2 was divide by 2. Okay, now 42 add 3 will give us?
45.
45. 45 times by 2 will give us?
90.
And that's worth 2 marks if you get everything right.
I forgot 1.
What's one wrong, then it's worth 1 mark.
I said 1 right.
Then nothing.
What about we got 2 wrong?
Kirsty said Meena, Jack and Donna belong to a sports club. This table shows the sports they do in 1 week. So, Monday, swimming is done by Kirsty and Jack. Swimming is done by Jack on Wednesday. And swimming is done by Kirsty and Donna on Thursday. And swimming is done by Donna on Friday. So it's a 2-way table. Okay? How many of the children do not go swimming? Now, hang on a second. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children altogether. And the ones who go swimming, let's have a look. So Kirsty does it twice, so that's just counted as 1. Jack does it twice, that's still counted as 1 person. Donna does it twice, that counts as 1 person. So 3 people have been counted for. How many people haven't gone? 2 people.
7.
So Meena and 7. So don't know how many, so you put in their number. Okay, next. Write the names of all the children who go both jogging and cycling. Okay, hang on 1 second. Jogging and cycling. Shh. Hang on a second. Hang on. It's okay. So jogging is where? Here's jogging. And cycling. So Seb goes jogging on Monday and he goes cycling on Friday. Okay. Right, who else? Meena does it on Tuesday, but she doesn't do it again. Meena's over here, but she doesn't do it over here. Kirsty is over here.
And she did the swimming.
And she's over here as well. Okay. What about Jack?
Yes.
So Jack does it, he does both. Kirsty does both. And Seb does both. So the answer is here is
Seb, Jack, Kirsty. On Wednesday, I could go with you went swimming.
okay, so we have Seb. So we have Seb, Kirsty, that's Kirsty, not thirsty, that's something else.
Okay, so I did it.
Okay, now listen. You must get all three names right in any order, doesn't matter order. All three names right to get 1 mark. If any of the names are wrong, it's worth 0. Okay, question number 7 goes calculate 507 minus 291. So what we need to do here, we just write it out over here. Okay, hang on a second. Now we start from the 7, from the right hand side. 7 take away 1 is
6. And then you
hang on a second, you already jumped ahead. Calm down. The next number we go to here is 0 take away 9. Can we do 0 take away 9? So we have to
take
borrow 1 and give it to 0. So now we have 10.
and then it wants
10 take away 9 is 1. 4 take away 2 is
2.
okay. Now, this square has 2 dots on each side. The dots are equally spaced. Join 2 dots to divide the square into 2 equal parts. Use a ruler. So I'm going to give you one particular answer. So you can do, for example, something like this. That's okay. Or you can even go across over here. Or you can go across over here. Or you can go across over here. So you can have any one of those lines. I'll show you again. Watch. You can have this line which I've drawn, or this line. No. You have to draw one line. That's too many lines. He says that join 2 dots. Join 2 dots. So I have joined this dot with this dot. And that's, yeah. So it can either be this one, this one, this one, or this one. Okay, that's with 1 mark if that is correct. If it's not correct, draw it on there, please. Okay, shade 1/4 of this shape. I want somebody to explain to me what that means. 1/4 means 1 in every 4. So we got, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many do we shade in? 1 of them. Here's the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we shade 1 of them. We got now 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Okay. So we had 1, that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So those 4 accounted for. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to shade in 1 more. Okay. So out of every 4, you shade in 1.
Does that count as...
Okay, so you how many need altogether? 3. You should have 3 shaded shapes. Okay. Yeah, look here. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of 4, you shade in 1. I'll show you now, demonstrate different color. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of those 4, you shade in 1. Okay, next one. Hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of 4, you shade in 1, which I've done there. That's color coded for you. And now, complete this table to show the numbers rounded to the nearest 100. 1 has been done for you. 316 to the nearest 100 is 300. Now, we have got the following 3 numbers which I've copied up on the side over here. So we've got more space to do the working out. So bear with me please folks. Now, it says to the nearest 100. Let's have a look. So we have our units, tens and hundreds. So that's the one that we're interested in. We look at the next one, that's called the decider. If that is 5 or more, we add 1 to the hundreds. So, if it's less than 5, we leave it alone. So 1 add 1 is Okay, 3 add nothing is, and we fill in these with,
0.
so 3,162 to the nearest 100 is 3,000.
200.
So let's fill that in over here. 3,200. Yeah.
300.
Okay, next one. Units, tens, hundreds. So we're interested in this place value here. We look at the next one on the right hand side. Is it less than 5? Yes, it is.
Yes.
So we leave the number, we copy the numbers down, and we fill in with zeros up to the decimal point. So the final answer is 316 31,600. Okay, lovely. Right, let's do another one. Now, units, tens, and hundreds. So this is what we're interested in. We look at the next one to it, that's called the decider. Because it's 5 or more, what do we do to the hundreds?
Add 1.
So 2 add 1 is 3. 6, 1, 3. What do we do with these two gaps here?
0.
0, 0. So the final answer here is
3,600. So what
Okay. Next question. Kirsty draws a shape on a grid. She turns the grid 1/4 turn clockwise. Let's see what that means. So it's facing this way at the moment. So if it goes 1/4 of a turn clockwise, clockwise is that way.
Yeah.
And 1/4 of a turn is until this part is facing this corner over here. So go from this way to this way. So let's draw it up now quickly. Okay, here we go. Ready?
You already know how it is.
Whoa, it's not only that.
Already know.
I think
9.
No.
Okay. Alright, ready folks? Join. This part here goes into this corner over here.
I think I got it.
I didn't think I got it right.
Okay, quiet. Can we just do it now, please?
No, start doing it right.
Okay, my line's supposed to be actually over here, actually on the... Nice turn, man.
I know. I did.
So we have gone from that way to this way. And that's 90 degrees turn. Here's the 90.
No.
Okay, so we turn the shape around for 1 mark. You must get all of it right. Question number 12. These are the prices of cheese in a shop. Cheddar cheese, 82p for 100 grams. Edam cheese, 66p for 100 grams. Cottage cheese is 45p for 100 grams. Mina buys 200 grams of cheddar. Okay, so she buys 200 grams of cheddar. So 2 lots of this. And she buys 150 grams of Edam cheese. So she buys this and she buys half more. How much did she pay altogether? Now, she buys 200 grams of cheddar. How much does it cost for 100 grams of cheddar?
82.
And if you buy 200 grams, that's double this, isn't it? So if you double the weight, you have to double the price. So how much price is that altogether?
1064.
64p. Lovely. Now, okay. So I'm going to set the working out over here inside the box. Show your working. So 82p, we double it. That gives us 164p for the moment. Why is that? Because we don't want 100 grams. We want 200 grams. Okay, now that's the one calculation. Now, folks, because of the way I'm writing, this pad and everything else I'm writing, I can't actually fit mine in the box. You need to fit yours in the box, okay? I'm going to use the space on the side now. But you need to fit yours into the box, because I'm running out of space. So maybe you could just about squeeze it. Let's see if we can squeeze it in. Okay. Now, it says Edam cheese. Now, how much does it cost for Edam cheese for 100 grams?
66.
So 100 grams will cost us 66p. And how many grams do we need to buy? So another 50 grams.
That's easy.
So how do we get from 100 to 50? What do we do?
Half it.
If we half the grams, what do we do to the price?
Half the price.
Half the price.
Half it. So it is 33.
Okay, so now hang on a second. So how much of the Edam cheese altogether? So 66 at 33 will give us 99p. So now we're going to add the 99p with the 164p. So we have 4 add 9 will give us what? 13. So 10 add 6 is 16. So 263p. Sit down. £2.63 is the correct answer. So we forgot earlier to add on the original 100 grams. So we've done that now. We've done that correction there quickly. So that's spotted, well done by the students. So £2.63 is the final answer for that one there. Okay, the next part. Sir buys some cottage cheese for £1.35. How many grams of cottage cheese does he get? Now let's have a look. We know that it's 45p will buy how many grams? 100 grams. Now we have to see how many times will 45p fit into 135? So how many times will it fit 45p into 135? What's the answer?
3.
So 45 at 45 is 90 at 45 is 135. So if we multiply 45 by 3, that will give us our target value of 135 pence. If you multiply the left hand side by 3, we have to multiply the right hand side because we're buying 3 times the amount of cost. So the answer is 300 grams. 300 grams. Lovely. Question number 13. Here are 5 shapes on a regular grid. Which shape has the longest perimeter? Okay. To work out the perimeter, what do we need to do? We need to, hang on a second, listen. We need to start from one side and one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this one has a perimeter of 14. Now, that's what we need to do for this question. We need to work out all the different perimeters. Right. And which one's got the longest perimeter for number 13A? The answer is?
C.
C is correct.
Can you write the number?
No. Which shape has the longest perimeter? It's C. To get the mark, you need to write down C. So you need to work out all the other ones, and C has got the most number. Okay. For question number 13. Okay, hang on a second. Now, if you wrote 18, well, I'm allowed to accept 18 as a mark. Okay, which shape has the longest perimeter? You should really write down C. But 18 will be accepted according to the mark scheme. Okay, which shape has only one line of symmetry? Which shape? So question number 13. Shh. Hang on a second. Before you give me the answer, let's actually draw some lines of symmetry. Okay, what is the line of symmetry first of all?
It's like if you split it down the middle, it's like same size, like basically half.
Yeah, so it's like a mirror line. So this one has got 1 and 2. This one has got 1 and
2.
okay, they've all got 2 apart from
D.
D has only got
1.
which is this way.
Yeah.
So D has only got 1 and E has got none. So the one with one line of symmetry is D. Done. Next question. Okay, 144 divided by 6. We're going to use a bus stop technique for this question. Okay, use whichever other technique you like, as long as it works. So how many 6s? Hang on a second, let's change for that. How many 6s going to 1 is? 0 remainder? 1. How many 6s going to 14 is? 2. 6 times by 2 is? 12. So the remainder is? 2. How many 6s going to 24 is?
4.
4.
So it's 24 stars.
Done. Okay, these are all times in the same morning. Shh. Write the letters for the times in order starting with the earliest. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Let's just 07 56 quarter to 8. What time is quarter to 8? Quarter to 8 is 07 45. 6 minutes to 8 is going to be 07 52. Half past 7 is 07 30. Excellent. Now we have to put them in order. So which one is the earliest time? 07 30. So D goes here. So that's the first one. What's after 7:30? 7:45, which is B. And then it is C, which is 7:52. And then it is 7:50, which is A. That's done. End of the question. Next question. Okay, here is a Venn diagram for sorting numbers. Write each number. Put your hands down, please. I'm asking questions. Write each number in its correct place in the diagram. So number 10 is it a multiple of 4?
No.
It is only a multiple of
2.
So that goes there, cross it out. Now number 11 is a multiple of 2 or 4.
No.
So it goes outside the main circle and into the rectangle part. What about 12? What's 12? 12 is a multiple of 2 and a multiple of 4, so it goes here. And 13 goes outside again. Now to get 2 marks, everything right. To get 1 mark, only 1 mistake. Freddie is half as tall as his mother. Okay? Mr. Qasim, can we focus here? Freddie is half as tall as his mother. There's Freddie there. There's his mom. And Freddie is 1 meter shorter than his father. There's his father there. He's 1 meter shorter. Okay, his father is 180 centimeters tall. So his father altogether is 180 centimeters, which goes here. Now if he's 1 meter shorter, how many centimeters in a meter? 100. So 180 minus 100 will give us
80.
So that means how tall is Freddie?
80.
So Freddie is 80 centimeters tall. And it goes, Freddie is a half as tall as his mother. So his mother is double of Freddie. So double of 180 is 60. Excellent. 160 centimeters is the correct answer. And that's lovely. Okay, here's the next question. Watch carefully, folks. 560. We're going to multiply that by 28. Using long multiplication, traditional method. You can use any other method that works. That's not a problem. Yeah, any other method, that's fine. Use any method. Okay, right, let's go for it. Right, what do we do? On the first line, we multiply by the first number. The first number is 8. 0 times by 8 is? 6 times by 8 is? 6 times by 8 is? 48. How about put the numbers in the wrong place then? Okay, quickly quote there. 5 times by 8 is? Add the 4 is? 44. Okay. No, I haven't finished yet. Okay, next. Okay. Next, second line, second digit. 0 times by 2 is, first of all, we got to put a 0 down here. I'm going to put a box here. Now we start. 0 times by 2 is 0. 6 times by 2 is 12. 5 times by 2 is? Take your time. 5 times by 2 is 10. Add the 1 is?
11.
When I want you guys to talk, give me an answer. You don't give me any answers. It's 11. Now let's add it all up. So 0 at 0 is?
0.
8 at 0 is?
8.
4 at 2 is?
6.
1 at 1 is?
5.
I'm sorry, pardon me, sorry. 4 at 1 is?
5. Oh, it's closer to you.
No, 480. Come on.
Okay, to get 2 marks, the full answer there.
To get 1.
Okay, here are 5 letters on a scale. mark each letter to one of the capacities in the list below. So 1,200. Now let's just do a little bit of work here on the side. So 1.7 liters, how many milliliters?
1,700.
Okay, in brackets. 1.25 liters, how many milliliters? 150. What about 1.07 liters, how many milliliters is that?
1,000. Oh. That's still close.
Okay, now, which one of these numbers here is closest to 1 liter? Remember, 1 liter is worth 1,000. Go on. Which one?
A or 170 is more close, guys. Close.
The closest to 1 liter A is going to be the bottom one.
Yeah.
That's A.
No.
Okay. After 1,070, the next closest is 1,200, which is B, which is that one. After 1,200, the next closest is 1,250, which is C. After 1,250, we have 1,560, which is D. And the last one is E. Done. Seb has some cubes with a cross on each face and some cubes with a circle on each face. Here they are. He sticks 5 cubes together to make this shape. How many crosses and how many circles are on the outside of the shape? So, let's have a go. So, we got crosses, we got 1, 2, 3, and 1 on the other side. We can't see, that's 4, 5, 6 that way, 7 on the bottom, and 1 from that side, which is 8. So, we're going to have number of crosses is going to be 8. Okay, 8. Let's go to this now. Let's use different color now. Okay, different highlighter. Okay, now how many circles? 1, 2, 3, and then 4 on that side, and 5 over there. 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9 on this side, 10 on that side. We have 11, 12, and the 2 that we can't see around there. So that's another 2. So that gives a total of 14. 14 circles. 8 and 14. 1 mark for each one. Okay, it says here, Mina has 5 more marbles than Kirsty. Kirsty has 2 more marbles than Seb. Altogether they have 30. So let's start with Seb. Okay, how many marbles does Seb have? You call that X. Okay, Seb has X number of marbles, we just give it a letter, okay? Seb has X, we don't know how many Seb are. Seb has got X marbles. How many does Kirsty have? 2 more. How do you write 2 more than that? How do you write 2 more than X? What do you write down? X add 2. Lovely. And then it says here that Mina has 5 more than Kirsty. Here's Mina. So Mina has 5 more than Kirsty. How many does Kirsty have? What's X plus 2? Add another 5. X plus
7.
Lovely. Now let's add them up. What's X add X add X?
8.
X add X add X is 3X. What's 2 add 7? 9. And what is the total altogether? Equals to 30. I'm now going to do my work here over here. Okay? So we have to now, we've formed an equation, and now we're going to solve it. Okay, now Zainab, you should not do this equation. You've done a lot of this algebra work. Now, who knows how to solve this kind of equation? Put your hand up.
No one.
Okay, now we use Zainab. Okay, go on then. We start at X. X has been multiplied by 3. And then is added by 9. Pay attention. Added by 9. First action. And this one's called the second action. Which action should we move first? First or second? Second. Goes to the last thing. Opposite adding 9 is? So we have 3x is equal to 30 minus 9, which gives you 21. Now, opposite of multiplying by 3 is, now you move this one. Opposite times by 3 is?
Divided by 3.
So x is equal to 7. So we say Seth has got how much?
7.
And Chris has got 2 more. So he's got 9. And Mina's got 5 more.
14.
And what should they all add up to? 30. Check it, they add up to 30. So we got to order these now. Let's have a look. Now 3/4 is worth how much percent? 75%. 0.34 is worth how much percent? 34%. Just times it by 100. 0.7 is worth how much percent? 70%. Times it by 100. And that's already a percentage. So which is the smallest one?
That's 4%.
Okay, which is the same as saying 0.34. Use the original value. And after 0.34, which one's next?
43%.
43%. After 43%, which is the next one? 0.7. Which is that one. And the last one is?
3/4.
3/4. Okay, in a class, 18 of the children are girls. 1/4 of the children in the class are boys. Altogether, how many children are they? So if we draw ourselves a little kind of pie chart here. So, okay, a little circle. It says 18 of the children are girls. 1/4 of them are boys. So this is the number of boys. And this is the number of girls. So how many parts do the girls take? 3/4. So 3/4 is worth how much?
80.
So what's 1/4 worth then? If 3/4 is 18, what's 1/4? 1/4 is? 6. 6 and 6 and 6 is 18. So how many boys are there also? There are 6. So how many are there altogether?
24.
24.